You're always afraid of everything.
No,
right?
well, first of all, I never liked horror movies, and we talked about before. Like there was this movie that I watched when I was really young.
What movie?
Well, there were like different horror movies that my older step brother, that was 7 year older than me, he was always renting. Amityville.
Oh my God! No, it's
and
really good.
and stuff like that. And I was like watching bits and parts, and I didn't like it. It's like Michael Jackson Thriller. I couldn't have. I don't understand. It doesn't give me a good feeling. I don't need to watch it. So I was looking some bits and parts, Chainsaw Massacre and stuff like that, and I was like, no, this is not for me. Like when there was a Bruce Lee movie, that was all in it.
Bruce Lee.
Yeah, that was so great. Yeah, I like the energy. Anyway. And they are very bad movies. Like they are not like
super bad.
Good. Yeah, they are bad movies, but it was great.
Like the Van Damme ones.
No.
Why not?
Like no Bruce. Okay. Anyway, but there was this movie that we talked about. Like before the internet, I knew I watched this movie. I never knew the title because I was 8 years old, and then I was in a forum talking about movies, and somebody brought back the name of this movie, and it was exactly that had a
horror movie.
Yeah, that had a deep impact scar in my brain and whatever. It's called The Entity.
Oh yeah, that's a very good movie. I watched that movie when I was like 10 years old.
Yeah, oh, me too.
El Ente. So you didn't like it? It's supposed to.
I mean, I watched it because it's not a horror movie.
No,
it's a
suspense.
Yeah, I mean,
because it doesn't show.
No, but it's worse. There's no blood, so that's why I was watching that. But it was terrible, and
it's supposed to be based on real.
No, and so on top of that,
story.
so that's why also it's
too
as well. At this time, I had my aunt and my mother that were really into spiritisms. You know spiritism?
Yeah.
When you go on the table and you ask
I don't believe in that.
For spirits to come. And it's really like messed up because first of all, for me, as I am myself, even if it's my mother, my aunt, a friend, anybody, people that I don't know, I do not understand what attracts you to that.
You don't, I mean...
I don't know. I really don't. I don't know why you would call, if you believe in that, I don't know why you would call spirits that supposedly didn't make the transition and that are stuck somewhere and that you ask them for a question. And on top of that, it's been going on for years and years and years, and we still don't have the answer what happens to you when you're dead.
You're dead.
So that was that. And one day, they did it with somebody that was supposedly like really receptive. You know, there are people that are really receptive. So they were doing that in the kitchen, and they told me, you don't come, you stay in your bedroom, you don't come. So, of course, you say that to a 10-year-old.
No, and especially to you.
Yeah. And so they were like with a glass on the table, and they had like letters.
Like the Ouija?
Around. Yeah, just like that, because they ask questions, and then the glass goes, and they're like, oh, yeah, that's what happens. And really, it goes by itself. Anyway.
So what happened?
And no, so I entered the room, the freaking glass, they were all with their hand on the glass. The freaking glass came all the way to me, past the table, and broke on the floor.
And you got very scared.
And I got super scared. I got super scared. Yes.
Okay, so this is the difference. I like the stories. I like the spooky stories. But I don't believe in that. I don't believe absolutely in that.
No, but you know what was scary in it? Okay, whether you believe in spirits being around and you can call them and they can reply to you also, it's what really, really hurt me was this level of having this type of stuff
situation around a kid.
Yes, and where I'm living, where I'm sleeping, my environment, that I didn't like. But second of all, if it's not true, what kind of a messed up adult mind would drive the freaking glass on the floor to scare me? I think that's totally messed up from A to Z.
Yeah.
So in my mind, I was betrayed, whether betrayed or whether in an environment that was not safe for me.
How old
I was
were you?
like 10.
Oh my God, imagine if at 10 years old, you think the things that you're saying to me.
Yeah.
Instead of, I'm scared, I feel betrayed, because my mom didn't think as an adult,
Yes.
what the fuck is she doing?
Yes.
Why is she giving me this type of environment? And
Exactly.
you were 10 years old?
Yes.
Oh my God. Okay, so now you know what I am dealing. It's something very scary, more scary than a spirit, my friend.
I'm sorry, it's messed up. Like, but it's true. Like, everybody play adults when they have kids, but they're still kids.
Yeah, well,
Most of them are still kids.
I don't believe in that.